The Kuwait city street pulses with life, a symphony of car horns and chattering voices under the blazing sun. Amidst the urban hustle, Nora strides with unwavering confidence, her presence commanding attention and admiration from all sides. Passersby pause, their faces lighting up with recognition as they greet Nora, a testament to her undeniable charisma. Her radiant smile acknowledges their admiration, a beacon of warmth in the bustling cityscape. Nora's confident walk embodies the spirit of the city. The city watches as Nora continues, the embodiment of modern Kuwait. Sunlight bathes Nora's tastefully decorated apartment, a testament to her hard work. The ringing phone shatters the calm. Nora picks it up, her expression questioning. An unknown voice echoes, "I need you to sing at a wedding tonight." Nora's surprise is evident as she responds, "Tonight? I'm on my week off." Nora pauses, considering the unexpected request. The sunlight streams in, casting long shadows as the conversation continues. In the confines of her apartment, Nora faces a tempting offer, a moral crossroads. The voice's proposition hangs heavy in the air, double her usual fee. A storm of thoughts whirls across Nora's face, battling temptation and doubt. After a moment of fraught consideration, Nora agrees, her decision sealed. Yet, in the aftermath of her acceptance, a flicker of unease briefly darkens Nora's eyes, a subtle sign of inner conflict. In the dead of night, Nora and her all-female band embark on a desert drive, the darkness amplifying their mixed feelings of reluctance and excitement. The band members, shrouded in shadows, share a silent understanding of the risks and rewards that lie ahead. The lure of money hangs heavy in the air, a tempting promise that clashes with the growing unease within Nora's heart. Despite her rising apprehension, Nora forces a dismissive shrug, attempting to bury her doubts beneath a veneer of confidence. The car cuts through the desolate landscape, the rhythmic hum of the engine a stark contrast to the silent storm brewing within Nora. As the miles stretch on, Nora's unease deepens, a chilling premonition that something is terribly amiss on their journey. In the dead of night, the car navigates the desolate desert road, its headlights piercing the profound darkness. The car's headlights struggle against the overwhelming darkness, dimly revealing sparse address markers along the lonely route. The desert stretches endlessly, amplifying the feeling of complete isolation. The car continues forward, the desert an unsecluded expanse on either side. An eerie silence descends, adding to the overwhelming sense of solitude and dread. The heavy silence amplifies the feeling of isolation. The magnificent villa stands radiant against the night, lights blazing from within, promising an evening of lavish indulgence. Throngs of people gather within, their silhouettes dancing behind the glowing windows. Cars are strewn haphazardly, abandoned in the excitement, hinting at the chaotic revelry within. Music spills into the night, its rhythm a siren call to pleasure and excess. Decorations glimmer, their opulent beauty masking a subtle unease that hangs in the air. Opulence reigns supreme, yet a disquieting stillness hints at hidden shadows. The villa entrance glows, a stark contrast to the night's encroaching shadows. A woman's voice pierces the air, its coldness instantly recognizable to Nora. The woman greets Nora with a kiss, a gesture that feels like stone against her skin. Nora receives the kiss, her face betraying a flicker of unease. Nora flinches inwardly at the woman's touch, sensing something unnatural. The band members enter the resting room, dust swirling around them in the dim, filtered light. Faded wallpaper peels away, hinting at the room's forgotten past. While the band members begin to settle in, instruments are unpacked, and the air fills with the tentative sounds of tuning, a fragile attempt to find focus. Scales echo softly, each note a tiny beacon in the room's unsettling silence. The band continues tuning their instruments, trying to shake off the room's strange atmosphere and concentrate on the music. Despite the room's disquiet, the music slowly starts to come together. In the wedding hall, Nora begins to sing, her voice rising above the gathering storm. Female laughter erupts, filling the hall with a sound both joyous and unsettling. Hands clap, a frenzied rhythm that seems to drown out all other sounds. Feet pound against the floor, a wild dance of celebration masking deeper unrest. Beneath the surface, an unsettling undercurrent hints at something amiss. The wedding hall, once a haven of joy, now feels stifling, the air heavy with an unspoken dread. Smiles falter, replaced by strained expressions as an oppressive heat descends. The room seems to shrink, the walls closing in as the joyous atmosphere sours. A band member's face is etched with concern as he notices the guests' alarming condition. Nora, have you seen the guests? Their skin. It looks rough, almost burnt, and they're burning up. The wedding hall, a symbol of celebration, transforms into a scene of simmering unease. The wedding hall transforms as the dancing spirals into madness, human elegance replaced by frantic, uncontrolled movements. A disturbing revelation. The dancers' feet twist into grotesque shapes, defying human anatomy. Hooved feet pound the floor, a horrifying blend of human and beast. The scene descends into a nightmarish ballet of distorted forms, a horrifying spectacle of unnatural grace. Amidst the joyous celebration, a band member suddenly collapses, his eyes reflecting stark terror. Panic ripples through the ensemble, shattering the cheerful facade of the wedding hall. Nora, caught mid-song, struggles to maintain her composure as chaos erupts around her. The music falters, and the joyous melody transforms into a discordant echo of fear. Her fingers tremble slightly on the keyboard, betraying the growing unease within her. The wedding hall, once filled with laughter, is now gripped by a chilling silence, pregnant with uncertainty. Amidst the wedding festivities, the woman's face reflects deep concern as she presses forward. She searches Nora's face, trying to pierce through the surface of her distress. "What's wrong?" the woman asks, her voice laced with worry. Nora responds softly, "I'm just tired. Let me take you to rest." Nora offers a gentle hand, guiding the woman away from the celebration. The two women turn away from the festivities, seeking solace in each other's company. Nora and a band member struggle to carry the unconscious woman into the dimly lit resting room. The door closes behind them, the click echoing in the confined space. The woman's eyes snap open, revealing a raw, unfiltered terror. Driven by fear, she pushes herself up, her breath coming in ragged gasps. "I saw them. I saw your feet. They weren't human." Her voice trembles with dread, the words hanging in the air. Flickering candlelight casts long shadows across the cramped resting room as Nora's eyes dart around, betraying her mounting fear. Nora leans in, her voice a mere whisper in the oppressive silence. I think we're at a Jinn's wedding." Silence hangs heavy in the air. Nora's plea cuts through the tension. "We need to stay calm, perform until dawn. If we do that, we might just make it out of here alive." A chorus of agreement, barely audible, seals their desperate pact. Agreed. The band members step back onto the stage, their smiles strained masks over weary faces. The music swells, a forced cheerfulness that barely masks the underlying tension. On the dance floor, the couples move with increasing frenzy, their steps losing all semblance of grace. The dancing transforms into something jarring, almost aggressive. In an instant, a primal scream shatters the wedding's cheerful facade, cutting through the music. The music falters, then dies, leaving behind an echoing silence. Dancing stops abruptly, laughter silenced, as the festive atmosphere vanishes. Hundreds of faces turn, expressions shifting from joy to bewilderment. Eyes, reflecting ambient light, seem to glow faintly in the sudden dimness. An unnerving silence descends, heavy with unspoken dread, as all eyes remain fixed on the source of the scream. In the vibrant wedding hall, Nora is frozen, her eyes widening with fear and desperation. Silent pleas escape her lips as she turns to Allah, her heart filled with desperate prayers. A vow is born in her mind amidst the chaos, an oath to forsake her singing career if salvation graces her. Her lips tremble as she silently begs for a miracle, a desperate promise forming in her heart. The hall's joyous sounds fade into a distant echo as Nora's silent plea intensifies, a desperate pact sealed with a vow. Her wide eyes reflect a desperate hope, clinging to the vow as her only lifeline. The wedding hall resonates with the serene call of the Fajr Adhan, a moment of peace before the storm. Suddenly, the hall is plunged into chaos as the lights flicker, casting eerie, dancing shadows. Darkness descends, swallowing the hall whole as the lights fail completely. An unsettling silence replaces the joyous Adhan, a haunting emptiness settling over the space. The guests vanish without a trace, leaving an unsettling emptiness that amplifies the hall's desolation. An eerie stillness hangs in the air, the remnants of celebration now replaced by an inexplicable void. The band bursts from the villa, their hearts pounding in unison. Cool night air offers a stark contrast to the chaos they leave behind. They pause, the villa looming behind them, a silent sentinel. Each breath is a reminder of the reality they now face. The night remains undisturbed, unaware of the terror within. Their escape is a desperate flight into an uncertain future. Under the cloak of night, an old man shuffles toward the distant mosque, drawn by the call to Fajr prayer. Bathed in the soft glow of distant streetlights, his path is one of quiet devotion. He halts abruptly, his eyes widening with a mixture of shock and disbelief. Emerging figures disrupt the serene night, their presence a stark contrast to the old man's sacred purpose. His journey to prayer is suspended, replaced by a moment of profound confusion and unsettling revelation. Under the open sky, Nora points towards a distant house, its windows ablaze with reflected sunlight. "We performed at a wedding in that house," Nora declares, her voice echoing softly. The old man squints, his face a canvas of curiosity as he peers at the distant structure. Disbelief washes over his features as he processes Nora's claim. "That is impossible. That house has been abandoned for over 10 years, he replies, his voice laced with skepticism. He adds, his tone dropping to a hushed whisper, "People say it is haunted." Nora halts, her attention captured by the villa, the grand facade now exposed as a crumbling illusion. The villa's decay is now clear, revealing an undeniable truth. They had performed at a Jinn wedding. The weight of reality settles upon her. In the dim solitude of her apartment, Nora sits shrouded in shadows, her gaze lost in the abyss of haunting memories. Clutching a faded photograph, her fingers trace the blurred faces of a past that refuses to fade. Echoes of a nightmarish night reverberate through her mind. The dance, the heat, the goat, like feet, the chilling whispers. Fear etches itself onto her face as her knuckles whiten around the photograph, a tangible manifestation of her inner turmoil. Sunlight paints the mosque in ethereal hues, illuminating Nora as she enters a sanctuary of faith, seeking solace from a world left behind. Kneeling on a prayer rug, she bows her head, the weight of past choices heavy on her soul, seeking solace in silent devotion. Her lips move in silent prayer, each word a plea for forgiveness, each breath a step toward redemption. The mosque embraces her with a sense of calm, a stark contrast to the life she has renounced, the music silenced, the instruments sold. In the quietude, she confronts her past, seeking to cleanse her spirit and embrace a new path guided by faith. In the heart of the mosque, Nora finds a sanctuary, a space to seek forgiveness and guidance from Allah, her face glowing with renewed purpose.